We are glad to welcome you to our channel. Kindly subscribe to our channel and share our videos with your friends and relations. And click on the bell icon for instant notification whenever new videos are uploaded on this channel. Rest assured that we are going to have a very exciting and inspiring discussion. Let's dive into the lesson right away. In today's lesson, we are going to look at stress timing and how it works. We are going to learn about stress timing in English sentences. I am Benjamin from English Classes Online. Let's dive into it right away. First of all, a quick look at the lesson objectives. At the end of the lesson, you should be able to 1. Explain the importance of stress timing in English sentences. 2. Explain what stress timing is all about. 3. Explain how stress timing works by examining the following: A. Sentence stress, B. Rhythm, and C. Stress timing. Let's begin with the first item on our agenda. How important is stress timing? Stress timing is incredibly important in English communication. It is a fundamental aspect of spoken English, and it is essential for conveying meaning and also for conveying emotions. Stress timing helps listeners understand the emphasis, intonation, and rhythm of what is being said, which can greatly impact their comprehension and interpretation of the message. Stress timing also plays a crucial role in English pronunciation. By correctly stressing the syllables in words and sentences, speakers can sound more natural and fluent, and their speech can be more easily understood by listeners. Furthermore, stress timing can help differentiate between words that may sound similar but have different meanings, such as record and record. Generally, stress timing is an integral part of English communication, and mastering it can greatly improve your ability to convey your message effectively, be understood by others, and sound more natural and fluent in English. Now, what is stress timing? In English, stress timing refers to the rhythm of the language, which is determined by the pattern of stressed and unstressed syllables in a sentence. Stress timing is a crucial aspect of spoken language, and it plays a significant role in the way we convey meaning. The basic idea of stress timing is that we emphasize certain syllables in a sentence, and those emphasized syllables are typically pronounced louder, longer, and higher in pitch than the other syllables. As a result, the stressed syllables create a recurring pattern which gives English its characteristic rhythm. Now let's look at how stress timing really works. Stress timing works by dividing words and sentences into stressed and unstressed syllables. In English, we typically stress the content words, which are nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. We usually do not stress function words, which are words like the, and, of, to, etc. That is articles, conjunctions, prepositions, and of course, you have auxiliaries as well. The rhythmic pattern is what gives English its stress timing. It is essential to note that this rhythm is not always regular. Sometimes the stress falls on different syllables in different sentences, depending on the context and the speaker's intention. To understand stress timing more clearly, we need to look at sentence stress and rhythm. Now let's begin with sentence stress. Sentence stress is stress placed on certain words within a sentence. In stressing a word, we make the word louder and longer. Remember that in word stress, we place stress on a syllable within a word. In sentence stress, we place stress on certain words within a sentence. Sentence stress is what gives English its rhythm or beat. Okay, so to communicate our ideas clearly in English, what is important is not only the words we choose to say, but also how we say them. This is where sentence stress comes in. And this helps us to answer the questions, why is sentence stress important? What role does sentence stress play in ensuring that we communicate our ideas clearly when we speak? Stress helps to indicate what is important in a sentence. It draws the listener's attention to the parts of the sentence which are more important. Stressing the right words helps to ensure that the actual meaning we want to convey is clear enough to be understood by listeners. Okay? Now let's look at rhythm. Rhythm is how we use a combination of stressed and unstressed words or syllables in sentences. By stressing and distressing words and syllables, we produce rhythm in English. It is rhythm that gives English its musicality. Rhythm comes from both syllable stress in words and word stress in sentences. The stressed words in sentences are called content words, which are nouns, main verbs, adjectives, adverbs, negatives, WH words, and interjections. Rhythm is how we use a combination of stressed and unstressed words in sentences. By stressing and distressing words and syllables, we produce rhythm in English. It is rhythm that gives English its musicality. Rhythm comes from both syllable stress in words and word stress in sentences. The stressed words in sentences are called content words, which of course include nouns, main verbs, adjectives, adverbs, negatives, WH words, and interjections. Content words are stressed and they are words that convey meanings such as nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. Others are demonstratives, negatives, WH words, interjections, and numbers. Then we have examples, nouns. Examples of nouns include man, girl, house, cake, goat, tree. Then we have verbs like run, play, eat, sing, read, write, work, shoot, kill. Adjectives include good, bad, green, red, big, short. And then adverbs include now, there, here, today, yesterday, soon, fast, slowly, gently. Function words are distressed. That means we do not stress function words, and these are words that do not convey meanings but only refer to or help to join other words together, such as articles, prepositions, conjunctions, pronouns, and auxiliaries. The following are examples. Examples of articles are a and the. Prepositions in, on, for, to, with. Conjunctions and, but, for, of. Examples of pronouns he, she, it, us, me, you. Auxiliaries include can, would, should, will, shall, is, and was. These are examples of function words and they are not stretched. As already mentioned, rhythm is how we use a combination of stressed and unstressed words in sentences. By stressing and distressing words and syllables, we produce rhythm in English. Let's look at examples. He wants to pay us the money. Now, the stressed words are in capital letters. Wants, pay, money. I love my mother. The stressed words are love and mother. Now take note that in the first sentence, he, to, us, be are function words. They are not stressed. In the second one, I and love are not stressed. Then the next one, you have to go to the bank. The stressed words are have, go, bank. She is not a wise girl. The stressed words are not, wise, girl. As you can notice in the above examples, the content words are stressed or made stronger, while other lesser words are distressed or made weaker. Now let's repeat the following sentences. He wants to pay us the money. I love my mother. You have to go to the bank. She is not a wise girl. Okay? Notice that only the content words are pronounced prominently in each sentence. The function words are made weaker. In fact, each function word is almost made part of the nearby content word in connected speech. Let's look at examples of how this works. You see, he wants. The word he is is subdued, sort of. Okay? He wants to pay us, you see, to and us are suppressed. What is prominent is pay. To pay us, to pay us, the money, the money. See, money is stressed, the is suppressed. If the function words are left out entirely, each sentence can still convey meaning. So let's look at example. He wants to pay us the money. The stressed words are wants, pay, money. Now, if we remove the function words, this can still be understood. Wants, pay, money. The second sentence, I love my mother. Love, mother. You have to go to the bank. Have, go, bank. See, the content words are the words that carry meaning in themselves. Now, how stress timing works. To understand and use sentence stress correctly, you need to understand how to deal with stress timing in sentences. English is a stressed timed language. This means that the interval between two stressed syllables is equal. And this is because all attention is focused on stressed syllables and less attention or emphasis is given to unstressed syllables. Let's look at some examples. 1. Hens lay eggs. 2. The hens lay eggs. 3. The hens lay the eggs. 4. The hens will lay the eggs. 5. The hens will be laying the eggs. Now, how stress timing works is that it takes the same time to say each of the 5 sentences because all of them have 3 stressed words only. Okay. So when we look at this, how it works, it means that the same time required to say these 3 words, hens lay eggs, you know, is exactly the same time it will take to say the number of words in sentence 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know, the same time to say, you know, each of the 5 sentences because each of them contains only 3 stressed words. The words that are stressed in each of the sentences is hens lay eggs. So hens lay eggs. Now, what we can do is that if we can try to time it by using the rhythm. Okay? For instance, hens lay eggs, the hens lay eggs, the hens lay the eggs, the hens will lay the eggs, the hens will be laying the eggs. So you can see when we use the rhythm and we make each sentence correspond to the rhythm, then of course we have achieved stress timing. This is exactly how stress timing works. The time it takes us to say hens lay eggs is the same time it takes us to say the hens lay eggs. The same time is required to say the hens lay the eggs, the hens will lay the eggs, the hens will be laying the eggs. Many thanks for watching today's video. A big thank you to all of you out there for being part of today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, kindly subscribe to this channel. Subscribe now as a way of giving us support. For notification about new videos, click on the bell icon. You will find the bell icon. Click on it so that whenever a new video is uploaded, you will be instantly notified. If you have actually enjoyed the video, like and share the video with your friends and relatives. This is very important. If you have any comments, leave your comments below. Any questions, any suggestions, we would gladly receive them and respond promptly and positively to them. See you in the next video. I look forward to always seeing you in the new video.